All right.
And
Hold on.
I'm sorry. Okay. What's up, everybody? We got a battle of a couple powerhouses here in JSU, in Southern Utah. I meant player wise, they got really solid rosters. Just the season has not gone the way either team has been expecting. And we're in set for a good passing game tonight. We've had a couple good run games, but finally we got two pass-first offenses facing off against each other, and I think we're going to go to Southern Utah first. Just let me get rid of Vikings Cam, because that is not the Cam tonight. And let me go to Southern Utah. And what is up, Southern Utah? Guys, we've had a lot of bad passing games this week. Really nothing of it, but I believe that if somebody's going to get a passing game going this week, it's going to be you guys. How are you guys planning to get that done? Oh, there we go.
Same thing we've done, all season. We've relied really heavy on our passing game. We just need to put it together. Our new offensive coordinator brought a very good quote up that I'll let him share.
All right.
Yeah, we've been swinging our swords like this.
Wow.
If you switch the Vikings camera
Mm-hmm.
instead of like this.
No, it's on.
Okay, yeah, we've been swinging our sword like that, not across like that. Got to get our confidence back.
100%. And Viking, your defense not really having the year that it wants to. How are you going to get your defense on track tonight against Gage's offense to hopefully beat JSU and pull off an upset?
Well, fortunately for me, I did spend quite a bit of time with Gage, and I think I'll be able to read what he's putting out, and we'll have a good night against him.
All right, that's all I got for you guys. Good luck, and I'll see you guys at halftime.
Thanks, John.
Gage, tonight you're a lone wolf against Southern Utah, who has a full staff. How are you really planning on getting off to a good start tonight?
The key to success tonight, John, is going to be one thing. Don't let Hoffman throw 5 interceptions and 4 in the first half. If we can avoid that, it's an improvement from last week. So we're taking our little wins here. This is our last non-con game, so I'm going to try to perfect what I can tonight. Figure out what's working, figure out what's not. We've got too good of a team. The record doesn't reflect how good this team is. We got cheated against UCO, lost a great game against y'all. Hoffman, sold last week, so we'll figure out how this thing goes, and just hope to come out with a win, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and Hoffman's really one of those hit-or-miss quarterbacks. Good luck tonight, and I'm hoping to see some guns firing.
I hope so, man. What the hell is going on here?
I'll give you guys a second. I'll be in the broadcast booth while you guys set up. All right, and with the game tonight, we have the best passing offense in the league in Southern Utah, which is 0-4. Let me just make sure that I got the 2 cams set up. So I got the double cams, and I think it'll just be me tonight, by the way. But yeah, we got pretty good passing powerhouses, but as you can see, their record's not really reflecting what they've done this season. Southern Utah and Jacksonville State really keeping most of their games close, besides the NSU game for JSU. That was pretty crazy, but they're going to kick off finally. And Southern Utah, using some throwbacks tonight, will start with the ball as he returns it around the 32. And Barry McCockiner will get his start tonight. Probably the best quarterback in the league right now. He's been very consistent all season, Barry McCockiner, really going under the radar because of all the running backs that are just taking over the scene. Like Happy Gilmore, Umblance has been pretty solid, and hell, I think Southern Utah's own running back is pretty solid too, Ty Washington. As he's going to take the counter and get a first down with it, Ty Washington proving my amazing take there that he's a solid running back, by the way, Sneak. And now Southern Utah's on a little drive. Kind of want to see what Coach Viking's up to on his cam, as they got, not only do they have the OC right there, but they have the DC in one cam together. As Barry McCockner's back to pass, he throws a deep bomb, overthrows it, and a second play deep bomb for Southern Utah. I mean, the guy was open, but he just overthrew him there. And now it's 2nd and 10 for the Thunderbirds, which that is a pretty sick throwback logo. One of the better ones, I'm not going to lie, that we've seen throughout this league. I feel like that JSU also is a pretty solid throwback logo, which they could be using tonight, but they decided against it. And now it's 2nd and 10 for the Thunderbirds. See what they do here. In a spread formation. Back to pass, Barry McCockner fires incomplete. 0 for 2, Barry McCockner. And now it's 3rd and 10, and now they have to pass. Southern Utah establishing a run game so far, but passing game's been inconsistent. Wide receivers have been getting open, but quarterback just not really feeling it enough yet. But I feel like that could very well change if he just gets one pass completed. So watch out here. First down here could mean that Southern Utah potentially go on a roll. As back to pass, it's a screen. Fires complete. Ty Washington gets 1 yard out of the screen. And 4th and 9, Southern Utah off an early punt. But they did get quite deep. Yeah, it's really different. It looks like it'd be one of those spy bases in Fortnite or something. I don't know. And oh my goodness, the punt is fumbled, recovered by Southern Utah, and it's a turnover for Jacksonville State. Early in the game, he bobbles the punt, and then their player catches it. What was that? Oh my goodness. Bobbled and caught by a Southern Utah player. That is just madness. Early in the game for Southern Utah, things going their way. And that is insane. Now it's back to pass. Barry McCockner fires and it's intercepted right back at him. And JSU gets the ball back like nothing happened. And they get an interception. That is absolutely insane. What the heck just happened? Oh my goodness. And we got madness early on in this game as JSU gets the ball back in a very complicated manner. Wow. What a weird way to get the ball back. But pretty confident. Pretty good show of confidence there by the punt returner of JSU. And they're going to run up the middle. And JSU's going to get 14 yards. Larry Larold finally being used. I don't think he was used much last game, but that is right. Ball doesn't lie, indeed. Yeah, I think that they were kind of in his face there when he was returning it. He called for a fair catch, but the guy was just in his face, and he picked it right from him as it's a sweep. And DJ Hunter's going to get 8. As guess what, guys? We are seeing more run games, and it looks like that the passing games are going to fade out this week. The one game that we thought there was going to be a good passing game, there's just not. By the way, I'm drinking a Coca-Cola right now, so ignore the slurping noises. It's a good Coca-Cola. I'll give it that. And 2nd and 2 for JSU. 3 seconds on the play clock. Can they get it off? And they won't. And they're going to take a really bad penalty here, JSU, as they don't get the play off in time. And Gage still alone there in Team 1 on the sidelines. Gage really, this is when he needs an OC to help make those play calls for him. But looks like he got a play call off this time. 10 seconds on the play clock. 2nd and 7 now instead of a 2nd and short. Back to pass. Fires complete. Who was that? DJ Hunter on a 12-yard reception. 1st and 10. That's huge. Nothing I mean, acted like there wasn't even a penalty there. It's been a really weird game. And that was Jay Hoffman. I forgot his first name, Jake or Jason, but Hoffman's first completion of the game. I should really know these guys' names, probably. That'd be smart. Jason Hoffman. As Jason is going to hand it off to to Larry Larold as he gets stopped behind the yard of scrimmage for -4. And it just looks like that might be true, Sneak. Though Parker, I don't think he was that bad of a play caller, is he? 2nd and 14. Let's see if they can really establish a passing game here. Yeah, Jason Hoffman. Looking like they're going to pass here, and SEU might be blitzing as they blitz a guy on a delayed blitz, and he fires it out of bounds, and Jason's 1 for 2 tonight, and now they're going to pass again on a 3rd and 14, I'm guessing. 3rd and long early in the game. It was mostly Gage. I thought so, but it's 3rd and 14 early on for JSU. Let's see what they do here. Trips to the left side. 3 seconds on the play clock, and the guy's going in motion, and they won't get it off. JSU timeout. Once again, running out the clock, and it almost coming back to bite him again. Show Gage, that's true. I should probably do that. My bad. That's true. And 3rd and 14. Now, play clock winding down again. Back to pass, Jason Hoffman. And he's sitting in there, gonna throw it. Out route, complete first down, Jared Wett. Debatably weird name, but yeah, Jared Wett with the completion for the first down. And JSU establishing a passing game now early on in this game, and that's really not what you want if you're Southern Utah here. You can let them get that run game going, but once they get that passing game going, JSU is really unstoppable in offense as they're going to run it. And Larry Larold's only going to get 1 yard. 2nd and 9 now for Jacksonville State. And now they're going to come out in a normal formation here. Back to pass, Jason Hoffman completes his man en route. Camden Robertson, their star wide receiver, completes the pass and reels it in while getting kind of tanked there. And now it's 1st and 10. JSU in a hurry up. Back to pass, Jason Hoffman again. And he's on the run. He's going to get sacked. No one open, and he just tucks it instead of throwing it away. Now it's a 2nd and long for JSU. Let's see what they do here. If they're going to pass it again, or if Southern Utah is going to guess that pass. I mean, it's really hard to stop their passing game, even if you know it's coming, but that's how JSU is. They beat you across the middle. As back to pass, Jason Hoffman fires it, and it's incomplete, but they had a couple guys starting to get open. Now it's 3rd and 18. And 3rd and 18, 10 seconds on the play clock. Let's see if Gage notices, or else they're going to have to use another timeout. As back to pass, Jason Hoffman, and he's going to fire. It's complete. Oh, knocked out of his hands. He is freaking pounded right as soon as he caught it. Holy cow. Laid down by a defender is Camden Robertson. And JSU's going to punt. As he punts it. And it's out into the end zone for a touchback. And JSU, they got a little something going there, but wasn't enough. I'm probably going to turn on some Lofi beats. I'm not going to lie. I need something behind my voice here. It's for me. But I'm going to put that SUU cam back on, as Barry McCockiner is going to keep it on a read option and get 12. Showing his wheels there. He's faster than most running backs in this league. Very fast quarterback in Barry McCockiner. Really showing his speed. Let me turn it down a bit. Is this good? They're going to run up the middle. Ty Washington gets nothing. And last couple plays of the first quarter for Southern Utah. Second and 10 for the Thunderbirds. The NCAA and its leagues are moving forward with a multi-billion-dollar lawsuit settlement agreement that will allow the schools to directly pay players for the first time in the history of college sports. What the heck? 3rd and 5 now as they run it for 5. I believe they ran it for 5, right? No, they didn't. Did they? I think they ran it for 5. Yeah, they ran it for 5. Anyways, this might be the last play of the first quarter, as it's going to dwindle down under 10 seconds. And, nope, they're going to run a play here, and it's going to be Barry on a keeper, and he gets nothing, 4th and 5, and that'll end the first quarter right there. And JSU's going to get the ball to start the second quarter. I'm going to take a sip of my Coke real quick. And Martin's got a little smile on his face. We could see a fake here, possibly. Nope, they don't fake it. Normal punt. And JSU's going to be on the return here, as he's going to be stuffed around the 45. And now it's 1st and 10 for JSU around midfield. And no offense has really gotten going tonight. We could be in for a low-scoring game tonight. Really, I mean, kind of out of pocket for these offenses, which have really been amazing all season. As they're going to run the ball to Ty Washington, and no, it's not Ty Washington, but he's going to get 7 yards. I'm sorry, it's Larry Larold. Oh, jeez, I mixed him up again. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. But Larry Larold really being Jacksonville State's offense tonight, as they're going to run in a little heavy formation here. Clock dwindling down. They're going to run a toss here. Larry Larold to the outside. He gets free, and he goes for however many yards he went for, around maybe 17, 13. And JSU is getting their offense going here. Oh, thank you, man. I really appreciate compliments like that, Snake. Alright, clock dwindling down. And they're going to run it with Larry Larold for a 5-yard gain. JSU. Showing their offense is finally getting going now, but it's not the pass game, it's the run game that's getting going. So we'll see how they can fare for that. I do have some melanin in me, actually. It's called tan. It's melanin. And 2nd and 5 for JSU. Play clock dwindling down again. And they're going to run out the middle. Larry Larold's going to get 4. 3rd and inches. I need to look up who those guys are. heck is his name? Booger McFarland. And 3rd and inches for JSU. And they're going to be finally back to pass. He fires it incomplete. 4th and inches. And do they consider going for it here? I think they do. And it looks like they're going to be not going for it possibly, and maybe just taking the field goal. As it's probably just going to be a QB sneak up the middle. They showed their play. It's not tan, it's light-skinned. I wouldn't call it that. And it's somewhat far for a quarterback sneak, but it looks like they changed their play. 4 seconds on the play clock. 3, 2, and they get it off. And it's a broken play as JSU's going to turn it over. He ran into his blocker there, and the quarterback wasn't able to hand it off. And JSU's going to give the ball away with that play. That is huge. He ran into his blocker. The blocker ran into him at least, and that was frankly a touchdown. I mean, he had open pastures. Look at that. That is upsetting if I'm Gage. Holy cow. And what a momentum shift that is. Yeah, sometimes broken plays get you 30 yards, and sometimes they get you negative. And back to pass, Barry McCockiner fires, and it's incomplete. Wide receiver was really clamped up there, but he had the good decision going a little deep there. Now, getting under 4 minutes. Back to pass, Barry McCockiner, and he's going to run with it. Gets nowhere, though, and it's 3rd and 10. As I've just found out that NC State lost in baseball, and now it has made my day slightly worse than it was before. As I'm guessing they're going to pass here on a 3rd and 10. Play action, Barry back to pass, fires incomplete, and neither quarterback able to get going tonight. Looks like we're going to see more of a run battle once again this game. Quarterbacks not really feeling it. Why the heck is there a piece of the table on the floor? Am I in a third world country right now or something? Jeez Louise. And it's 1st and 10 for JSU. Yeah, Mike's Blue Snowball. So, yeah, 1st and 10. They're going to run out the middle again. And Larry Lillard's going to get 6. And JSU heading into conference play is really trying to get a run game going. They're pretty confident in their passing game, but it's pretty confident or pretty good that they're getting their run game going finally after the showing last week. And they're going to run out the middle again for nothing. And now it's going to be play action. Jason Hoffman back to pass, has the blockers, and overthrows his receiver, and it's off the goalpost. Wow. And, not a good play, but they're finally going to get points on the board thanks to their run game. JSU is now up 3-0 on Southern Utah. Under 3 minutes in the second quarter. Not really many fans in the stands tonight, it seems. I mean, not a highly touted game, but you still got some good offenses. We're just going to play this for a second. And now it's 1st and 10 for Southern Utah. Let's see if they can get something going finally. They haven't been able to get anything going all game, but they might finally be able to break that JSU defense this drive, and doing that would be perfect for them. And now it's 1st and 10 for Southern Utah. A bit of a heavy formation here. Back to pass. Barry McCockner fires it because pressure is right in his face. And it's smart of him to fire that instantly instead of holding it. And lucky for Southern Utah there that he was able to fire that away. So that was almost a huge sack. He's getting tackled as he was throwing it. Now it's 2nd and 10 for Southern Utah. And they're going to run it. Barry's going to keep it. He's getting to the outside. He got the edge. And he gets around 12 yards there. And a 1st down for Southern Utah. And they're in the hurry up. I didn't realize that was a read option. Dang. Doesn't really show the quarterback there, but... Back to pass, Barry. There's a blitz coming. He fires it, and it's intercepted by JSU, and they're going to take this back. Oh, and he's going to get a pick 6 here. 5-10, touchdown, JSU, and that is a pick 6. Not what you wanted if you're Southern Utah here. And JSU storming ahead in the 2nd quarter. Demanding 9-0 lead right now, about to make it 10-0. And that is exactly what you wanted if you're Coach Gage. As I should probably be changing the scenes here. And the kick is up and good. As Gage has the same face that he had at the start of the game. It seems as if nothing has changed. But Martin, I think, has put his glasses on, so he's locking in now. Really wanting to beat his friend in Gage. As Southern Utah is just going to take a knee here and get it at 25. Yeah, poor Southern Utah, man. And 1st and 10, right back where they started, and they're going to go with the run game now, as he's going to stay on his feet and gain about 5. I believe Ty Washington there. I don't think that was Ty Washington, but might have been. Looks a bit small for Ty Washington, I'm not going to lie. But in motion, they're going to run play action here. It's a swing, and running back's going to get 1st down around 12 yards. I believe that's their RB2. Don't know his name, but it's not Ty Washington. Oh, it's Robertson. So back to pass, Barry McCockner going to fire, and it's incomplete. Barry's just not feeling it tonight. Not a good sign if you're Southern Utah. You really need to get a passing game going here, but seems like that's not going to happen the way JSU's clamping down on them. And back to pass, Barry McCockner throws it, fires, complete, no, incomplete, as the receiver drops a massive pass for them. And now it's 3rd and 10, and now they have to throw it again. But they might be going with the run here. And only because Barry's just shown that he can't make the pass. But it looks like they're going to go 5 wide on this 3rd and 10. And just pray that Barry doesn't do what he did these past few plays. And now it's 3rd and 10 for the Thunderbirds. Back to pass, Barry McCockiner. Fires complete, and it's 4th and 1. And do you consider going for this? This is a very long 4th and 1, but completing this could very well get you back into the game. As they're going to go for it, but they're sticking in 5 wide here. Very intriguing, as I'd at least give them a bit of a run threat, but JSU seemingly going to go all out in the pass. But a lot of options here. They might still run it. As it's 4th and 1, pretty long 1 yard, about 1.5 yards, but still. As he's going to be back to pass. There's a blitz incoming. He fires, and it's complete for a first down. Southern Utah barely gets that. Wide receiver toe tapped and got at the exact first down line. That was really close. And they're going to be running the hurry up here in 5 wide. Play action, fires incomplete. As Barry has pressure in his face almost instantly as soon as he snaps. And I feel like that Barry's taken one too many hits tonight. Just the way that he's been throwing. He might be seeing stars at this point because he's been hit. Offensive line has not been working for his favor. As there's 8 seconds on the clock, he's back to pass. Fires complete to his wide receiver. And that'll only be 2 yards. It's Chavez with the completion. And they're in the hurry up here. Gauging a minute left in the second quarter. Under center's Barry. Gonna make some audibles. And now almost under a minute. Back to pass, Barry McCockiner. Fires, complete to a curl. And that's going to be a first down for Southern Utah. And now they're back in the hurry up. And Southern Utah seemingly finding a groove before the half ends. And making some play call changes here is Southern Utah. As back to pass, Barry McCockiner. And he gets sacked. And now it's 2nd and 16. 44 seconds left in the quarter. Or in the half. And it's 2nd and 16 for the Thunderbirds. And this is a huge drive right here. You need to get some points on the board for the half ends, and it'll help you in that second half a lot. As Barry McCockiner is going to take it and run with it, and he's going to get around 10 yards, and now it's 3rd and 6, making up for the sack and more. As the clock's ticking under 30 seconds. Surprised they didn't take a timeout, but they're not gonna. As the clock's going to tick under 20 by the time they snap it. And there's pressure coming, but he squeezes out of there. Barely squeezes out of the pocket. And they're back in the hurry up. And Southern Utah is back in business. And they're in field goal range now, I'd assume. Their kicker kind of sucks, so I don't think they are quite yet. But they're closing near it as play action. And Barry's going to run with it again. And he gets the first down. 12 seconds left in the half. And Southern Utah is going to take a timeout, probably going to 5 wide. As they got 1 timeout left. And I say if you don't get the first down here, you take the timeout. But if you do, you go for the score. As Barry's under center. Back to pass is Barry. And he's going to run with it. And I take the timeout. And that's JSU's 3rd sack of the game. 8 seconds left in the half. And Southern Utah is probably just going to kick it here. Believe they get it back. Never mind. No, they don't get it back. It's JSU ball, I believe. But wait, I'm dumb. And it looks like they're going to pass here. Probably hoping that they can get a quick pass off, but you need every single receiver to at least go past the first down line here. If you're Southern Utah, you can't really have anything under or else that's the half over. And he's back to pass. He's got a couple short routes. He's going to throw it incomplete, out of bounds. And now they should just take their 3. As Kicks up. And it's good. Southern Utah gets on the board right at halftime in a weird fashion, and I think we're going to head to Southern Utah first on that note.
Okay.
And Southern Utah with a pretty good offensive drive at the end of the half, but some pretty unlucky interceptions that have really stalled both of your drives tonight. How are you going to get rid of those going into this half?
Just take care of the ball. Maybe simplify some of the concepts that we're running. That's exactly what we were just talking about. So we'll get Barry going. So.
All right, and Viking, JSU, despite having a heavy pass offense, has really just started running the ball out of nowhere. How are you planning on stopping their run game tonight that they've got going so far?
As far as I'm concerned, we've stopped their run game. They've picked up a few first downs on it, a few pretty sizable runs, but they haven't scored an offensive touchdown. We've held them to a single field goal. We're stopping their offense.
All right, and I believe I got a question for Coach Wildman. Offense is really kind of been stalled a bit until that last drive. How are you going to plan to put a touchdown on the board here, tie the game possibly, and win it tonight?
We need to block up front first and foremost on our run plays. We had a few stuff lined up correctly, and D lineman got through. And we just need to get Barry going. Trust Barry. He threw a few picks, which happens. New offense, new stuff. But we're just trying to get quick stuff going and keep it simple, like Coach Martin said. Just get these boys rolling is what we're trying to do.
All right, well, that's all I got for you guys. I'll see you guys at halftime. Good luck.
Thanks.
And Gage, how are you feeling? You're up 10-3 at halftime, but offense has really been stalled tonight. How are you going to get that offense going?
To be honest with you, I don't know. I mean, we've got a pretty solid ground game. I was actually talking to Martin about this earlier. I can't access I-form. I can't access goal line. So I'm kind of limited to what I can get to and how I can get there, if that makes sense. Like on that fourth down, God, John, that hurt me so bad.
I know. I saw. That was a touchdown.
I originally was wanting to go like halfback toss outside or power O, something like that, knowing they would expect QB sneak. So I go to QB sneak, audible to my counter, and I mean, you saw it. Could have ran a damn freight train through there. That was a house call, 55-yard touchdown on 4th and 1, and instead Hoffman just screws it up. So I can't be too mad because it wasn't my original play call. Like I said, I wanted a toss or a stretch or power O, something like that to like C gap, D gap, or the edge period. I knew they were thinking QB sneak, so it worked exactly how I wanted it to. Just didn't execute. So offense has been a little stagnant, but at the same time, I think the sacks have hurt us more than anything. Offense 3 for 7. But some of those passes have been just obvious passing situations. I couldn't really get concepts I wanted to get to. He threw a dart on 3rd and 15. He threw another good one over the middle to Camden. He just didn't hang on to it. There was this guy that's in like field goal range, I think. So we're all right. We're running the ball well. I mean, I feel pretty good. So.
All right. Well, that's all I got for you guys, and good luck. I'll see you at the end of the game.
All right. Appreciate it, man.
All right. And so far, I feel like Southern Utah's offense has really got going. I think this could be a close game towards the end, as JSU is going to take this to a 30-40 and gets to the 42-yard line before he gets knocked out of bounds. And what a return to start the game for JSU. And that's how you want to start off a half if you're JSU. That's not the volume here a bit, but wow. Now let's see if they can get their passing game going. Southern Utah's defense is really clamped up a lot today, especially if they're blitzes, but let's see if they can establish a passing game finally. As it's play action, they finally pass. He gets it off to his receiver, and he goes for a first down around 12 yards, and now it's 1st and 10 past 50. JSU back in business. that was a really glitchy interview I had of Gage towards the end, but it's all good. And now it's 1st and 10. And JSU finally passing SU's yards. And play action again. They bite, but it's batted away. I mean, good pass. Good really play there. But Southern Utah just clamped down on their receivers once again. And Southern Utah showing that they want to win too. As these two teams are desperate for a win tonight. Southern Utah trying not to go winless, and JSU trying to scratch their way back into the playoffs. And losing here would basically knock them out. Even if they made the conference championship, I doubt that they'd make it with a loss to an 0-4 team. And now it's 2nd and 10. And Gage gonna run it. And it's gonna be 2 yards for Larry Larold. One of the better running backs in this league. Actually, Larry Larold. Showing some speed there as it's going to be a screen and it's almost intercepted. And that was almost a pick 6. Get Southern Utah right back in this game. But unluckily, just dropped the pick 6 there. And that would be a game changer. And now it's 4th and 8, but JSU's going for it on the 4th and 8. Looks like Gage is playing some 2-down territory there at the screen. I'm guessing that's why he threw it. And it's 4th and 8. Last 4th down attempt of the game until the 4th quarter for both teams. And back to pass. He's going to fire. Caught. No, it's not a 1st down. As he catches it in front of the 1st down, but he doesn't get it. And that is a game changer right there, ladies and gentlemen. Holy cow. I mean, he got that 1st down. He was right in on it. He was in front of it, actually. I think he caught it in front of the 1st down line. There is no way that is a turnover. And Gage is furious over there. And it's play action. Barry throws it. Fires complete. And he's going to get an animation for 30 to the 35. And Southern Utah is about to storm right back to tie this game. As they're down the field. 35-yard line. Barry under center. And JSU is shocked. They have no idea what just happened. Play action again. Barry fires, throws the corner out, and it's complete. 5, 4, 3-yard line. And wow, Southern Utah is driving here. Almost to the point where they can just run it in for the end zone. And they've caught JSU in a bad formation here. As they're in a pretty heavy formation, they could probably just run it in. But it's 1st and goal for the Thunderbirds. And Barry's back to pass, fires the Texas route, and it's caught for a touchdown. Tim Riggins, their fullback. And it is a tie game now. We got ourselves a game. JSU was about to storm and score. But Southern Utah, I don't know how they got that 4th down, or they didn't get that 4th down, but holy cow. Southern Utah starting the half off amazing. And that's going to be bowling ball soon. But, you know. And JSU returns it to the 30-yard line. Special teams for JSU doing their job. Seems to be the only part doing their job this half, actually. As JSU just got hoed by a 4th down conversion. And Gage took his glasses off. Looks like that he's finally locking in. And this is a rare sight to see. Gage with his glasses off. Back to pass. Fires. Hits his man. 4 yards. Jason Hoffman completes his pass. And Gage playing with his glasses off for the first time in who knows how long. He wants to win this. Both teams desperate to win. And we got ourselves a game. As Jason Hoffman's back to pass. Fires, completes an out route. And he's going to take that for around 10 extra yards. Around a 23-yard reception by their wide receiver. I believe that's Robertson. The star wide receiver on their team, Camden Robertson. Must be nice being able to score 10. Heard something happened in that Creighton locker room today. As Hoffman's back to pass. He doesn't hit his man, though. There was a guy streaking open. Probably going to get lit up if he even caught that, but... Yeah, please subscribe, guys. I don't really like the subscriber count right now. It's can we just have somebody subscribe, please? Like, I don't like the number that it's on right now. It's not my favorite number. 2nd and 10. Back to pass, Jason Hoffman. Fires, hits his man on the corner, and he caught it. I don't know who the heck that is, but it's Davis the 4th. Yeah, we need somebody, just one person to subscribe. You'll be the savior of the RFL. I swear. I swear you will be loved if you subscribe, guys. We just need someone to subscribe. Oh. Well, somebody's going to have to... And it's a corner route. And he overthrows his man. Oh, my goodness. Jason Hoffman. Just missing his marks today. JD Weeks, how have you been, man? I believe JD Weeks is the star wide receiver of Lake Erie right now. Having himself a career, and he's got one more season left, and this time he's going to have a 5-star QB finally. And back to pass, Jason Hoffman hits a wheel route for 3 yards. Did he even hit that? Yeah, he did. All right, let's have someone subscribe. Let me, yeah, we're at 665 right now, but, yeah, no, JD, I think you're almost at you hit like 400 yards last season, which is pretty good. Like 500 yards is insane for a wide receiver in this league, but it's 3rd and 7. Hoffman's going to keep it, and he's going to get the first down and more. Down to the 6-yard line, 1st and goal. Yeah, JD, remember when I tried to get you to commit to Georgetown back in Season 2 or something? Wait, no. Did I recruit you? Yeah, I did recruit you at Georgetown. And I think you went to Lake Erie. Oh, wait, no. Did I recruit you for Lake Erie? Who recruited you? I think it was Reed, but... It's whatever. I think I recruited you as a DC at Georgetown. I did a lot of the recruiting there, I'm not going to lie. But 1st and goal. Gonna pass... Got a man, misses the mark by around 5 feet, and that is a pass that you just need to complete. You had 2 guys getting open on the slant there, and Hoffman just not able to complete the pass. 2nd and goal for JSU now. And a pretty large 2nd and goal here. I mean, Southern Utah has shown that they're on a roll, so JSU needs to score the touchdown while they're here, and they're going to run up the middle finally, and they're going to get it to 3rd and goal around the 3-yard line. And that's a huge little run right there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, I don't think you want to watch our last game, but the JSU game, Lake Erie vs. JSU, you had a game there. I think you had around 70 to 130 yards. It's a big difference, I know, but like there's been a couple games where you've just been nutty and popped off your recruit. But you got one more season left in you after this season. So back to pass, Hoffman gonna throw, misses his man, and I think this is 4-down territory. I mean, you stop him here, you could easily get a good old safety end, but who knows? Because JSU's probably just going to take their points, and I think it's a smart decision. But you are right here at the goal line, as the kick's going to be up, and it's good. JSU makes it 13-10. Not really what they wanted, though. Oh, As I'm going to turn it to Southern Utah cams. And he's going to knee it down for a touchback. Southern Utah starts at 25. Why do I have my car keys up here? Huh. And they're gonna take a 90-second, are they? What are they doing? I mean, heck, there was a wide receiver that got pretty close to winning the Heisman last season, but you don't even need NCAA revamp to be a coach. You just need a laptop. That's all you need. As Barry's gonna keep it, get 2 yards. Yeah, I'm using Parsec right now. You don't even need NCAA. You just need a laptop or something to be able to join someone's PC on, and they can host it for you. Oh, jeez. That's a rip, man. It's all good. It happens to the best of us, but, you know. You can have fun watching the league. 2nd and 8. Back to pass, Jason Hoffman. Barry back to pass. Fires, completes. 3rd and 1 now. And Southern Utah's back in the run. This is Barry, not Hoffman. Jeez Louise. 3rd and 1 for Southern Utah, trying to get themselves back into this game. I mean, they are back in this game right now, I'm not going to lie. But Barry back to pass, fires to an out route, complete. Got his guy. Oh, you'll be able to join the NCAA 25 league then. You can go ahead and sign up for that if you're going to play NCAA 25 at least. I know you're in the Discord, I think, already. But, you know, we got a little NCAA 25 league happening when the game comes out if you want to go ahead and join that. It'll be like a 32-man league you'll be in, if you want to get involved in this league. 1st and 10. Barry back to pass. Going to throw it to an out route. Caught. And he has some room. Gets around another 10 yards with the room he has. And now it's 1st and 10 within the 50 for Southern Utah. And that was a huge pass play right there. And their wide receivers are really good at just catching the ball and making something out of it. I think that was Anderson there. Don't know his first name. I forgot it. But back to pass. Barry, pressure in his face. He fires and it's complete. Nope, dropped. Oh, yeah, for RFCL, you just need Discord. Do you see what Coach Viking's doing? His guy, their offensive coordinator, is standing behind him. He doesn't have a PC. He's just using Discord. So, I mean, it's better to have the screen, but if you have Xbox, there's Discord on Xbox, I believe. If you can watch screen shares on Xboxes, they're going to run it. Washington's going to carry. Gets around 4, 3rd and 6. For the Thunderbirds. And been a lot of hurry up this game. Really trying to catch these defensive off guard, but defenses have stayed awake mostly all this game. And back to pass, Barry. They're sitting in coverage though, but he fires a Texas route and it's complete for a 3rd down conversion. 4th of the game, or maybe 5th. Yeah, 4th 3rd down conversion of the game for Southern Utah. And they're in field goal range, I believe, now. Yeah, they should be. Just can't get a sack here. But you can easily tie up this game for field goal. First and 10 for Southern Utah. Barry in the backfield. Back to pass. Steps into it. Fires. Hits his man. Caught for 8 yards. Ty Washington with the reception. And they're in the hurry up again. This game is never going to end if they keep on hurrying up. I'm not going to lie, but who doesn't like passing games? 2nd and 2 for the Thunderbirds. And these will probably be the last 2 plays of the 3rd. And 14 seconds on the play clock. And he's going to run it as Ty Washington runs over a man, but ultimately down for a loss of 1. 3rd and 3, and they're probably going to run out the rest of the clock here. As that's the end of the third quarter. And fourth quarter is shaping up to be a good one. I'm sorry, I just got news that my baseball coach is injured. I need a second. As back to pass, gonna hit an out route for the first down. And that's going to be a touchdown for Ty Washington. Really having a game today. Southern Utah gets up 17-13. Sorry I'm not commentating this much. I got to send my coach of baseball a message, man. I think he got into a motorcycle accident in California. I live in Georgia, by the way, so it's pretty far. And kick is up and it's good. Southern Utah back at it again. And now they're gonna kick off. Sorry about that. I need to. I'll send them in a second. I'll finish commentating this game. I can send a message later. And it's 1st and 10 for JSU. Needing a score here to keep back in it, but if they score here, it's going to be guns firing from all sizes, and it's going to be a screen. He hits his man, but it's for a loss of 6 yards. Wow. And they're going to run hurry up off of that. Really, a minus 6-yard pass is not what you're looking for to start this drive if you're JSU. Needing a score here. Needing a touchdown at that to stay within this game. Back to pass. They're sending a blitz here. Hoffman can't get the throw off, and he's sacked for another 6. And everything going wrong for JSU this drive, as it's 3rd and 22 at the 10-yard line, the bad guys' 10-yard line. And oh boy. Oh boy. It is 3rd and 22 for JSU. 5 wide incoming. Hoffman back to pass. Fires, hits his man. And he gets to 4th and 1. And it's decision time for JSU. And there's no decision to be made here. They know they're going for it. And they're going to go for it here. As their last 4th down attempt didn't go as they planned. But pretty long 4th and 1. As he fires quick little drag route. But he takes it for another 7 after catching it. Going to be around a 10-yard gain for JSU. And that was exactly what they needed to get this drive back and going, and that's why JSU is so dangerous. They get plays like that. They know how to pass. They're consistent with their passing game. And it's, I mean, it might be, or Southern Utah might get another Hail Mary bombed on them again, but, you know, you never know. And back to pass is Jason Hoffman. Gonna fire, hit his man on a slant. 1st down, and JSU is gonna quickly score, or maybe they're driving. Looks like they're gonna quickly score here. Yeah, RFCL storylines are nothing short of the best here, as it's gonna be run up the middle, only 1 yard. As Larry Larold bit on the ground there, but I think he'll be fine. And holy cow. JSU right back in this game after looking pretty bleak when it was 3rd and 22 there. And they're almost in field goal range. I'd say 1 first down away from being able to make it a 1-point game. And back to pass, Hoffman. And he fires, hits his man for the first down and more. Around 16-yard completion, and they're in field goal range. Fourth quarter now, 4 minutes 30 left. 1st and 10. I think both teams will get the ball back at least once. So, got a few more possessions in this drive. And back to pass, Hoffman. Gonna fire, and it's almost intercepted. And that is a scary pass right there. And these hands on the Southern Utah DBs have just not really been good today. As they've dropped multiple passes. And it's not what they wanted. Especially not if you're Southern Utah. And now it's 2nd and 10 for the Gamecocks. In field goal range here. Can't do anything risky. Kind of slowing it down now. After that near pick. As they're going to run the clock down a bit here. Reading defense. Making some audibles. And play action now. Fires on the run to Trey Turner. And that's going to be a 5-yard reception. I know Trey Turner. I know my recruit from heart. I don't need to not look at him to know who he is with his little back plate. I love Trey Turner. He's the best tight end in the league. 3rd and 5. And he's going to run it up the middle. Get the first down. Larry Larold and more. Around 10-yard run for the Gamecocks. And 1st and 10 for JSU. As Hoffman's under center. Under 4 minutes left in the fourth. Play action. Hoffman back to pass. Fires. Hits a curl route. Larry Larold with the reception. 9 yards. And JSU's threatening to score here. As last time they were here, they didn't quite get the touchdown. But let's see what they can do now with a second chance at scoring a touchdown. Yeah, what an amazing game this has been so far as Larry Larold takes it in for a touchdown. And JSU takes a lead by a field goal if they get the score here. And Gage shaking his head as PAT's in up and good for JSU. And now they're in the lead. And Southern Utah needs a field goal to win it. Feeling pretty confident is Southern Utah now. Shaking their heads on the sidelines. And he's going to take the return here. Get to around the 21. As Southern Utah has a chance to send this game into overtime for the final drive. If it's a Lake Erie style drive, of course. And it's going to run up the middle. Ty Washington's going to get 3. And 2nd and 7 for Southern Utah. Clock's going to dwindle under 3. Back to pass, Barry. And he's sacked for 5 yards. And JSU, it's a school record of sacks in a game at 3 for a single player. And he's been popping off tonight. They won't even show his name for some reason. But school record hit tonight by JSU. Congratulations to the defensive lineman who did that. Or defensive end. Gathering 3 sacks in a single night as Southern Utah is going 5 wide. Play action. Barry sitting in the pocket. Fires. Complete. No, incomplete. 4th and 13. And do you consider going for this here now? as JSU thinks they are. Gonna choose a play here, JSU. And they're gonna punt it. And Jacksonville State's gonna call a timeout. Get their play back in shape. Punt formation incoming. And seems like Southern Utah is gonna give JSU another chance to score. Punt is off. Received. And he's going to get around to the 48-yard line. Already within JSU's own territory. Looking like that JSU could pull off a win here. Waste Southern Utah's timeouts. Couple first downs win you the game. Let's see what they can do here. 1st and 10 for the Gamecocks. Looking to pull off their 2nd win of the season and upset Southern Utah despite looking down. It's going to be a toss. Larry Larold gets out into the field and only gets 3 on the toss. But good run nonetheless, as it's going to go under 2 minutes now. And Southern Utah might have to start using their timeout soon. You know they're going to run it. So, I mean, actually it's Gage. You don't know if they're going to run it, but that's a dangerous thing. Once JSU gets their passing game off, they are basically unstoppable. And 2nd and 7 for the Gamecocks. Man in motion. Gonna run play action here. Hoffman back to pass. Fires, and it's almost intercepted. Batted down. Clock stops. Southern Utah doesn't waste a timeout here. And now JSU is passing, and you know it. And that was an amazing play by the DB to get out in front and swat that away. Big show of effort there. But also, I think the DB swatted it away from his own guy, who probably would have picked it off. So, that's also not very good. Yeah, so I'm Southern Utah. I'm debating blitzing here, but under center is Hoffman. Gonna run it up the middle, and he's not gonna get the first down. It's 4th and 1, and I don't think JSU can go for it. They've already used both of their attempts tonight. Everyone has, and they can't go for it unless trailing, I believe. But I think Gage is going to take a quick look at the rule sheets. And let me get those pulled up too. I don't know where the rules are. Here they are. They're in the hub. And yeah, they are not allowed to go for it here because they have to be tied or trailing, and that's going to be huge for this game. Is they have to be tied or trailing. I don't know what that is, but they just brought up some weird thing. But have to be tied or trailing in the 4th quarter to go for it, and JSU's already went against the rules there, but you know, it's all good. I don't think anybody realized anyways. So they got to punt it here. JSU accidentally went over the fourth down limit. They didn't convert it anyways, but yeah, really shocking to see. Is this going to be a long field goal, actually? The kick is up! And it's good! 45-yard field goal made, and I feel like that was near the logo. And I didn't expect that one at all. I thought they were just going to punt it away, but no. Gage Gage shows his balls, gets the field goal, and Southern Utah, with a minute left, has to score a touchdown in order to win this game. And it's clutch time for both these teams. Who has the clutch gene in them? Wow. Clutch gene. Yeah, no, that has to be a record. That was like 60 plus, I think. I don't know. That was like past the logo, though. Like the kicker was just sitting on the bird. Oh, 54. I think there's been like 56. As play clock's dwindling down, 6 seconds left. They got to snap this ball. And back to pass is Barry. He's going to take off with it. and not get the first down, clock's going to keep running. 2nd and 2. And you don't want Barry to run here. You need him to pass. You can't have him scrambling all over the place and not getting these first downs. That's just going to take away clock. And he's going to run again, and he's going to get sacked. And Southern Utah has to use a timeout. And now it's 3rd and 8. And their quarterback just wants to run, but they need a pass. They really need a pass here. Now it's 4-down territory, so you consider... I mean, I don't think you consider running it, but you consider taking a little short pass here. And that was a huge sack for JSU. As now Southern Utah is forced to complete a 3rd and 8. Clock dwindling down. Barry back to pass. Again. Fires. Hits his man. Caught 1st down. And he's out of bounds. And in a hurry up is Southern Utah. Ignore the Steam notification. 1st and 10. Yeah, we don't. We need to track the longest field goal. As Southern Utah back to pass. Fires, curl route caught. 1st and 10 for Southern Utah. And it's about to get under 40 seconds for Southern Utah. As Barry up in the spread. And motions Anderson. Fires. Nope. Incomplete. Good pass though, but nope, not a good pass actually, but it was good incompletion there for Southern Utah. Probably would have been better if he just let it go incomplete and tackled him. Would have wasted at least 10 seconds, but if you want a hint, I know when the field goal happened, guys. Coastal Carolina versus Appalachian State, Season 1. I'm just kidding. Back to pass, Barry. Fires, hits his man, and he's not going to get the first down. And the clock's going to keep on ticking, and Southern Utah takes a timeout. I'm just kidding. That field goal wasn't complete, but that would have been a record probably. That was like a 60-yard field goal for the win. And you guys almost hit that too. Back in Season 1. Oh, it was 47. Are you for real? That was only 47? I thought that was like 60. Your kicker missed a 47-yard, whatever. 3rd and 3, play action, Barry. Fires, hits a corner route. Caught, reception here. And I kind of want to see Gage's face now. It's 1st and 10 for Southern Utah. And 26 seconds left. SUU needing a touchdown to win it. Can't be spending time doing auto. Actually, you can. Went out of bounds. As he's freaking sacked. Holy cow. Blown up. And they gotta go. They don't have a timeout left. And is this gonna be game? Play action. Barry fires. And it's caught. But there's a flag. There's a flag. And it's face mask. And they're gonna get the first down. And the 10-yard line. 8 seconds left. Oh my goodness. Southern Utah gets bailed. And they're gonna get around 2 plays left. They're at the 10-yard line now. What does Southern Utah do? And he's under center. They only got 2 plays left. Barry fires back to pass. And he doesn't get it. That's going to be game. And that's game. Jacksonville State gets away with a close one. Oh boy. And I'm going to go to JSU first because that was wild. Oh, I didn't do that. And Gage, what a game, as Southern Utah gets bailed at the end kind of on a flag, but you guys stay strong and stop him at the end. How are you feeling right now, Gage?
With all the bullshit I had to put up with this game, it feels really fucking terrible, to be honest with you, man. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. Like, from the 4th and 1 mishap on the handoff to Hoffman missing wide open guys in the end zone, not once but twice in the same drive. Can't go for it. Got to kick a field goal. That's fine. Whatever. I can live with that. Long 3rd down, maybe even 4th down. We're like, a dick's hair short from the 1st down. Give them the ball back. They score. I mean, just
That was
all the
first down.
shit, man. I don't know. It was unbelievable. Then, like you said, they get that face mask at the end. That gets them even closer, like on what should have ended the game. I think clock may have run out. Either way, they would have to take a shot to the end zone. So, just all the shit, man. That feels really good. Not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, and that was a really gritty battle, and that keeps you guys in a playoff conversation, I believe, because having 4 losses really knocks you out, and that was a clutch game from JSU. Congrats on your win, and I'm going to go ahead on to Southern Utah, who's now 0-5 on the season.
That's good, buddy. I appreciate it.
And Southern Utah, heartbreaking loss, but a lot of grit shown today is in your last few games. All of them have really been close, but just can't pull away in the end. How are you guys feeling right now?
That's story of the season. Just, a couple yards short. It'll come around, and that's really what we need to keep in mind is, we really are just a few plays short of being 5-0. We're competing. We just can't seem to get it into the end zone when we need to. So, great adjustments. Really great showing in Wildman's debut. I can't ask for much more. It was a great game, and congrats to Coach Gage and JSU.
And Wildman, you really called a game tonight, but I mean, Southern Utah is just, the ball has not gone your way this season. I mean, you did have a lot of stuff go your way this game, but all of your losses have been within, I think, under a touchdown, which is just wild. Anyways, Wildman, how are you feeling about your offense going forward?
Well, we saw a lot of good things. If I can say one thing, we at least keep it interesting. Very entertaining, at the very least. But entertaining doesn't pay the bills. Yeah, I think we figured out how to get Barry going. Got to feed our tight end. I feel he steps up every game, so we got to give him some more love, I think.
Yeah. Well, good luck to you guys. That's all I got. And maybe you guys will finally be able to get your win next week versus who do you guys face? I think Montana.
Creighton next week.
Creighton. That'll be a good game. Good luck to y'all, and I'll see you guys next week.
Thanks, John.
All right, and that's all I got for tonight, guys. Thank you for tuning in. And I think Southern Utah might end the year on a winning streak. Despite starting 0-5, I feel like that they can pull off some upsets, man. I feel like that they might be able to beat Creighton. I feel like that they can upset UCO the way they've been playing, although I don't think hurry-up works against UCO. And they might be able to pull off one against Montana. I could see Southern Utah very well going 3-0. And despite them having a bad year this season, they've been playing really hard. They were beating Space Force, and then Space Force just randomly storms back after being down 17. Mercer got the lucky Hail Mary. I mean, geez, App State pulled away a fun, Lake Erie pulled away a fun, and now JSU pulled away a fun in them as well. But next week, we're going to start off with Montana versus Space Force, a pretty important conference game. Make sure to tune into that, and I'll see you guys